Hey, what's up, Buttercup? This is Alexandria with the Girl Solution, and today I really wanted to talk about a book that I'm reading. I'm reading The Underdog Advantage by Dean Graziosi. I am so hoping I got his last name right, but I have gotten such huge tidbits from this, like chapter by chapter. I'm just going gaga. I'm super excited about it. Chapter one, I really wanted to dive into today, and it's all about the fact that you have nothing to lose. In Dean Graciosi's situation, he talked about how he literally went from having a meeting with Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, two big wig stars of Hollywood, to literally shoveling shit out of a bathroom in probably what was less than 48 hours. He, that really resonated with me because and how he turned that into a superpower, because he started talking about how he always has this idea of like when you're the underdog. And the reason why he even got to that original meeting with Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson was that he has this advantage of being an underdog because you have nothing to lose. And by nothing to lose, it means send that email, ask that question, do that thing, go live, send that video, because what else is going to change? If you do it, maybe everything goes right and you end up getting the deal, getting the girl, moving to that country or that new place that you want to go to. And if it doesn't, and you don't get those things, what did you lose? You're still in the same situation, but you tried something and you most likely learned something. That is a phenomenal way of looking at it. And when I was in the middle of it, I was just like, that's what I've been doing my entire life. I didn't recognize it and I wasn't using it to its full advantage. But if you know my story, you know that I went from being a stripper, I've been homeless, I've had my upbringing was hard, to say the minimal. Like, I've had some negative self-talk put into me, and I've done the work on those things. But some of where I've gotten to, the fact that I own my own condo, the fact that I was able to pay off a car when some people never even get to that point in their life, I got here because I made decisions that some of the bad shit that I've been through, I never wanted to go through it again. I never wanted to look to end up staring down the barrel of the next bad thing and knowing I've done this before. I don't want to go through that pain again and having to go through it. So everything I do, I'm usually like, okay, well, what's the alternative? All right, let's push forward because I've really got nothing to lose and I don't want to go back there. So just hearing that really resonated for me, because how many times do we get into situations where, like, I'm not going to win, there's no way I can do it, I'm not going to sign up for that contest, I'm not going to do that thing, I'm not going to ask that guy out, I'm not going to whatever, because, oh, there's such and such and they're better at it, they're the higher one, they're the ones that are going to get it, they're obviously the winner, they're obviously going to get the promotion, they're obviously going to win the race. But that's what's your advantage and their disadvantage, because they're expected to win it. They're expected to do better. And I've spent probably my entire life as a Black woman thinking, okay, and having it drilled into me that you have to do twice as hard to get half as good as stuff of someone that is not Black or not a woman. And now I'm like, and I've always taken that as a disadvantage. And now I'm looking at it like, no, I'm willing to work twice as hard. I'm willing to learn those lessons twice as fast, because they're over there. They have to learn it. They have to do it. There's an expectation that they need to beat me. They need to be the winner. And do you know how much pressure that could be? Do you know how once you get the thing that you're expected, now you have to just defend keeping it? You don't have the motivation anymore, but you still have to do all the work, if not more, because I'm hungry. As an underdog, I am hungry. But is the person that already has it, are they just as hungry? Are they looking at like, oh, I already have these things. I already reached my goals. I'm done. So they show up and they expect to win, and they don't expect you, the underdog, to be better. And that's just really something to think about when right now we're in this crisis situation. So you have a lot of time to sit at home and just start thinking about the things that have gone well, that haven't gone well. Your goals, reprioritizing, resetting goals. Have you cut off some of your goals or made them or decided to go small because you felt like you couldn't do it? And what reasons did you have to feel like you couldn't do it? Were they reasons that are honestly bullshit? And you need to kind of learn an idea of like, of fuck that. And I'm a swear. I'm really a sailor. And that's something that you will 100% learn from me if you're just tuning in. I'm so sorry I didn't give you a warning, but you kind of need to say fuck that. And not in a disrespectful way to the person, but to the idea of I'm going to get better. I'm going to do the things. I'm going to be victorious because you don't expect me to be victorious. And I do, and I'm hungry for it. So please, please undervalue what you see in me. Feel like I'm not going to do anything. Feel like I'm not going to take your title because I will. And that's simply because I'm hungry and I've learned how to get there. And that's something that I feel like right now is a great lesson to learn and a great time to just do a lot of introspection and realizing what are your advantages? What are your superpowers? What are things that you thought were disadvantages that have really taught you everything that you really need to be able to get ahead in life? So start counting them as blessings and seeing them with a more positive mindset than, oh, woe is me. And I'm not saying don't have the pity party, because I've done it. And sometimes I've actually learned the best lessons from my pity party. But don't stay there. Have the cry. Have the time to sit and wallow in what happened. But get past it. Move past it. No one wants to stay there. Get past it and figure out how do you use that pain to start something new, to reach those heights. All right. That's all I have for you today. And I'm going to be continuously reading this book. And I already feel like with this just being the first chapter, I am coming back with more probably every day this week. So see you then.